Well guys, it's the 1st of October and I wanted to take you on a little walk before I show you some of our finds from this summer. Unfortunately, it was a very dry summer and a lot of the permissions that we had for houses in this area that are very old, I didn't feel comfortable digging with the dry soil. So we're going to go back definitely in the fall. But we did find some neat things this summer that I did want to share. Unfortunately, not all of them were live digs, but this one is in walking distance of my house, and it's just a great example of you can find anything anywhere. And you know, I've got over here a 1940s ranch house, so that, you know, not terribly exciting, but you know, the area itself is old. So that owner has given me permission to hunt his yard. And over here on the back side is a relative that owns the other side, and this banking is kind of interesting. Pretty steep. You know, obviously I hit all the flat areas first, but then I started hunting the banking just when I'd have 15-20 minutes each night after dinner, and I've probably pulled I don't know, about 20 musket balls out of here. So, you know, very flat here in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I imagine in the colonial times when they wanted to target practice, they had to find a berm. So this was likely one of them. So some really neat musket balls there. It really took my time because it was so close to the house and slowed down. And you know, even in this area here, you know, kids, you know, throwing beer bottles over the years in here. You know, I did the cleanup, which the owner is very, very happy about. But right over by this tree here, we found a nice Civil War General Service cuff button. We found a Boston, Maine railroad button in this area. And I would say, at least other than the musket balls up on this property, it was really probably Victorian era stuff, 1800s. But when I got down to the bottom here, that's where I really found some neat old coins. 1837 Hard Times token, a 2-cent piece. So I'll show you that was my first 2-center. And then probably the biggest surprise and our oldest coin to date, right here on this property, was we couldn't get the exact date on it, but they only made it for 3 years. It's either a 1710, 11, or 12 Louis XVI 6 denier coin. So that was a great find. So I'm going to show you some pictures, and I do have some live footage of some of it, and kind of put a collage together to show you, you know, what we found this summer. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, we're at a nice late 1800s property. Got a nice big yard, and gentleman was very accommodating, said have at it. So we've done a couple of digs, and this one sounded like big silver. I wish we had I wish we had filmed it right from the get-go, but it rang up about a 94 on the dais. So we've got it out right now. I don't know what it is. You can see it right here. Yeah, there you go.
A button coin?
Oh, it's a coin.
What is it?
You know, that might be a large cent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that might be our first large cent, buddy. I'm not sure. I thought that was silver, but you can see that green patina.
Like you get on pennies.
Yeah, that's a good one though. That is a good one. We'll clean that up, but we're definitely in a nice area. So we found a lot of trash here last night, but right when we got here, I found a green disc, and I spent a little time on it. The normal electrolysis and hot peroxide bath, and it wasn't making much of a dent, so I got a little more aggressive with it. I figured it was just a disc, but what we ended up getting, you can see this, I'll take some pictures and post it for our video too, but we got a 1798 drape, yeah, drape bust large cent. So that's our oldest coin to date for sure for a US coin. So we're hopeful there's other stuff here. We did find quite a bit of trash, but knowing that this was here, a pretty deep signal, real high on the dais, about a 94. So we're gonna kind of pick and choose what we dig today since there was so much trash yesterday, but hopeful that we'll find some other stuff. So we'll be back. All right, guys, we got our next pretty decent signal.
What number?
Kind of jumpy, about in the 80s. Okay. All right, I don't think it's in the plug, bud, if you want to go ahead and...
I'll check the plug first, though.
Yeah. I heard it in there, though. It's got to be close. Yeah, it's about the right. Here. Is it coin? What do you got? Coin? No!
What's this?
Skeleton key.
But it only has one tongue.
Yeah, it does only have one of those. They made different keys back then. Look at that. That's an old one. Very cool. It's a good find. I found locks before. I've never found a skeleton key. I like it.
Maybe that's a key to one of the locks.
Yeah. Good. All right, guys, on to the next. All right, guys, we're back. I just saw an edge in the hole. Justin found this one, and I think this is his first. I'm not going to say what it is because I think I know what it is just by the number. Go ahead, buddy. No, I think it's in the hole. Why don't you turn it on?
Oh, it is. I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta change the battery in that carrot. That's right. I saw it. I saw an edge. So just be. Yep. Be careful.
What is it?
You
It
get?
looks like a dime or a penny.
No, that's your first Indian head.
Really?
That's an Indian head penny. That's the same material that 2-center we got a little while back. Yep. There's your. We'll clean that up. That'll be nice. Congratulations, man. That's your first Indian head. Good for you, kid.
Did they make other kinds of Indian heads, like Indian head
No,
nickels?
that was it. Indian head pennies. We got to get our flying eagle now. We've got our large cent. Now we got to get the flying eagle. Cool. All right, great.
Or the pints or.
Oh, a trime. You want a trime? Yeah, that's on my bucket list too. All right, on to the next. I wanted to tell you a quick story about the first year metal detecting. We've only been doing it for about 2.5 years now. But my first find, significant find, It was an 1893 half eagle, and that was found in my own backyard. So I had someone look at it. I'm not going to get it graded, but it's in EF condition. So not bad for 1893 $5 coin. But you know, I had a lot of folks that gave me a hard time about finding that so early in my metal detecting career. So I know a lot of folks, you know, will go a lifetime of hunting and not find a gold coin. So I feel really lucky to have come across that. And you know, everyone said it's all downhill from here, but you know, I don't believe that. I believe there's more gold coins out there for us, and you know, some of the older, you know, the Drake bust we found, and the old Henry the 16th French colonial coins. Those get me just as excited as a gold coin. I really enjoy the history, but wanted to show you guys this. I'd have to say it is probably my favorite coin, and I use it as my avatar online. So hopefully there's lots of gold coins in your future as well.